Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to our Timeless Tarot Nightcap. Well, the day is truly ended and it's time for you to rest, I know. But I'd like to invite you to have a short tarot reading with me before you sleep. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. And it's also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, that's the best time for you. Okay, now let's see what is your main energy for tonight. Well, you have the Nine of Pentacles. The bird here is a falcon, and the lady is a falcon here. For me, the falcon symbolizes your intuition. Usually, when you are not using it, it is covered, so it cannot see. Okay, but when it's time for you to journey, if it's time for example, the falconer usually trains the falcon so that the falcon will have no distractions. They cover the head. Now, when it's time for the falcon to do the hunting, they remove the cover on the head, and the falcon flies and brings the prey back to the owner of the falcon. So in a certain sense, it's like your intuition also. Oftentimes, the intuition is silent, but when we use our intuition, it oftentimes brings us messages coming from our inner self, coming from the divine, coming also from our spirit guides. So there's a certain importance of nurturing. Usually the falcon is being nurtured also by the falconer, taken well cared of. So there is a certain loyalty of the falcon towards its falconer. So in a certain sense, we need to nurture also our intuition. We need to develop a bond with our intuition. We need to trust our intuition, just as the falcon and the falconer trusts each other. So we need to trust our gut feeling. We need to trust the first thoughts that come to us when we are in a situation where we have to make a decision or where we have to navigate ourselves through life. So we need to learn to develop a deeper relationship with our intuition. And that relationship is developed when we rely more on our intuition, especially when we need to make certain decisions in life. Now, with both the falconer and the falcon are amidst an environment that is very fertile. Okay, you need also to be in an environment that is supportive to this development of your relationship with your intuition. So it means that you need to place yourself in an environment that is quiet, to spend more time near nature, because nature also, just like this lady, she is in the midst of the beauty of nature. Also, the intuition, the falcon, needs to be in nature in order to find its prey. So in a certain sense, we need to be constantly always close to nature, always in an area where it is quiet, an area where listening to our inner self is more promoted. So it has to be in a conducive environment. So we need to nurture that relationship with our intuition. So this is the main energy right now. You are very sensitive to the environment. You are very productive and creative at this present time. I guess it is because you have a very good relationship with your intuition. So for some of you, you are right now becoming more and more trusting and more reliant on your intuition. So this is your present main energy. In the recent past, you have attained a certain wholeness. So if you are happily single, this can symbolize the union of your opposites in your person, the masculine and the feminine, the inner and the outer life, or the inner and the outer self. At the same time, healing. You see here the sign of Mercury. This is a sign of Caduceus also, which is the sign of healing. So you have also undergone in the recent past some form of healing, hopefully in all aspects of your person, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Somehow At the same time also, you see there is a balance already in your person, a certain union also, a certain loving give and take between the opposites of your person. So in a certain sense, there is a sort of like an understanding between the opposites. They there is no conflict between your opposites. So somehow there is a cooperation between them. So a certain degree of maturity has been attained in your part. Now it can be also that for some of you, you have met somebody who resonates with you and who is capable of giving love equally as you are able to give love to them equally. So it can be for some of you, you have just met your soulmate. And when you meet your soulmate, oftentimes also, your journey towards maturity is usually magnified or enhanced. So it can be both, that you have attained a certain degree of maturity because somebody came to your life who resonates with you well. It can be a soulmate also. Now, at the same time, you see here the lion and the angel. The lion, usually, you know the story of Narnia, no? The lion symbolizes the divine, can symbolize also the divine, and the wings can symbolize your spirit guides. So, in a certain sense, you are also in touch with the universe or your inner self. What do we expect in the near future? Well, you will be leaving behind certain things that no longer satisfy you. So I think it will be a journey towards wholeness. So you will be leaving behind things in order to start life anew. So in a certain sense, for me, it's an opportunity to further growth and maturity. However, there's still some anxieties that are accompanying you as you journey towards that. I feel these are the things that you will need to also remove or let go from your life. You need to overcome those fears. Fears are normal, especially fears of the uncertainty of the future. It's normal to have fear. They say courage is not the absence of fear, it's the conquest of fear, the ability to move forward, to have the courage amidst the anxieties and challenges that you have. The beautiful thing about here is, despite of this anxiety, you are actively moving forward to brighter shores. So I feel somehow this is also part of the healing process wherein there are certain anxieties that you will be aware of, because you see here the swords are before these three people. So in a certain sense, they are aware that the swords are there. So I feel when you are aware of the things that causes you anxiety, or when you are aware that there are still certain things that you need to process in your life, it's already 50% of the healing. Knowing the illness allows us to move forward towards healing. So in a certain sense, it's good that you are aware now that you are still anxious. There is still some anxiety that are accompanying you, but now that you are aware of it, you will be able to address it more. At the same time, you are moving forward. You are leaving behind something. Maybe those are those past parts of your life that no longer satisfy you or no longer benefit you in your journey, because you are already attaining maturity, increased intuition, being more in touch with the universe. So there is a certain growth with you and you are moving forward. Now, it will take some time because there are still some things, anxieties that you need to process. Now, what is happening in your physical realm at the present moment? Okay, you see here, you have here the Queen of Pentacles. You are right now in a very contemplative mood. At the same time, a queen is somebody that has good boundaries. There is a rabbit here, so there is creativity. Again, there are a lot of flowers here, which can symbolize creativity. For some of you, it can also symbolize fertility. So, with this soulmate coming into your life, the possibility of having a family in the near future is also likely. It's also possible. So, if it is really somebody coming into your life, this person, I feel that this person who has come into your life will be the one who will be rowing you and transporting you to a better to better shores. So somehow this one can symbolize also this special person that will be coming into your life. This person will transport you to better shores. And this person will patiently accompany you as you try to address these things that you still need to process in your life. So I feel this can symbolize also your soulmate or that special person who is able to give you unconditional love. In a certain sense, the fertility here is there is a possibility that the two of you, when you are together, you are very creative, you come up with beautiful things, or at the same time, there is the possibility also of having offspring in the near future. So just be aware of that possibility. Now, so there is a certain creativity in you right now, certain productivity, a certain stillness and confidence in you. I feel that right now, at this present time, you seem to be handling things in a mature and calm way. Okay, so this is what I can see. Even here, you see here, there is a certain aura of confidence in you and a certain intuition, which can be symbolized by the bird. Here can be symbolized by you contemplating on the pentacle. So I feel that you are attaining a certain maturity, and sooner or later, these things that you need to address to, I feel you will be able to address it much better also in the near future. Now, you need to learn, we have here in the subconscious mind, the universe is teaching you right now. They might even send you a physical mentor. This person that is capable of unconditional love can also be, instead of a romantic relationship, it can be a mentor. Somebody who has experienced already that is much ahead of you, and this can be a mentor that will teach you about certain secrets in your life journey. So this Hierophant can symbolize a mentor coming into your life. The mentor can be also this soulmate that you are seeing here, or this person, or it can be somebody else. So it can be somebody different from this person who is coming into your life, but somebody is going to teach you. It can be also that the Hierophant can symbolize the universe teaching you certain lessons, because this is related to your subconscious mind, which is up here. Now, it can be that the universe can send you a physical person to really guide you, a mentor, or it can be that the universe itself will become your mentor. So right now, you are in the process of learning new things in your spiritual journey. And that's why you haven't completely gotten rid of these swords that causes you anxiety and for some also grief. So you're just beginning the process of learning in your spiritual journey. So you just need to be patient. Don't worry. This can also be symbolized that this person can also symbolize the universe, or somebody that the universe gave to you, which can be this one or the mentor who will help you move on to better shores. So this is what we have for you right now, Capricorn. It seems that you are growing and you are undergoing healing at this time. I remember here, no, the healing. So this can symbolize also, the swords can symbolize are the things that you need to heal in your life at this present time. Now let us try to end this reading with some oracle cards and also some sweet dream notes. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what do we have for the oracle card? We have here moon cycles. Okay, it's true. You are very sensitive to nature at this time. Also here, very sensitive to nature. So you also are sensitive to the cycles of the moon. We just entered the first quarter moon in Gemini today. So Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So the universe is teaching you right now, or encouraging you right now, to try to study how the different cycles of the moon affect you. Usually, you can start by trying to see how the new moon affects you and how the full moon affects you. These two cycles of the moon, when the moon begins and when the moon is completely full, uh, these are the two cycles that usually have very significant effect on us. So you try to see how you are affected by the new moon and by the full moon. And when you are already somehow familiarized with the effect of the moon on these two cycles, then you can work on the quarter moons and the quarter moons, whether it's the first quarter or the last quarter moons. So you start with the two hinges, and somehow it will help you understand more as you deepen in your spiritual journey. So it's as if this is part of the lessons that the universe is teaching you right now. So you are really under the tutelage of the universe, and also maybe for some of you, a certain mentor, you are being taught to be more sensitive to the messages from the divine. Intuition is deepening at this time because you're becoming more aware of the moon cycles. Relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflict are being resolved now. So the universe is giving you a more mature, more fulfilling relationship. So it can be this one, somebody who's capable of giving you unconditional love, and somebody who can guide you in your spiritual journey. This can be one person, or this can be two separate people. So this can be also a third person, or it can be one of the two or both of the two. So in a certain sense, there are some people that are being brought to you, and these are people who are resonating well with you and are accompanying you in your spiritual growth. So yeah, the universe is also taking care of bringing you relationships that are fulfilling. Life review. Okay, you are undergoing life review. I feel that the swords here are those part of your life that you are now becoming aware of, and you know that you need to address them. So you are undergoing life review. It says here, Archangel Jeremiah or Jeremiah, okay, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay. So these are the things that you need to heal at this present time. And also here we have here the sign of Caduceus, which is also related to healing. You see, the sign of Caduceus is balanced. So in a certain sense, yeah, part of it is life review, realizing the things that you maybe need to let go in your life right now. We end with another card, which is you know what to do. Okay. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So you know what to do. I think yes, you know, because you're very intuitive. Here again, another intuitive, and you are very creative, and you are being guided by the universe. We are being taught by the universe, or there is a guide also that is accompanying you, and they are assuring you you already know what to do. So have confidence, have trust in the universe. You know already what to do. You will find your way towards growth and maturity. So this is what we have for the oracle cards. We will try to end with a sweet dreams message. Okay, so here we are. We'll just take one randomly. Okay, we'll take one randomly. Okay, we have here surrender. Surrender to the old. As I surrender the old limiting beliefs, I awaken and am reborn into limitless possibilities. So now that you are aware that there are certain things in your life that causes you anxiety and prevents you from attaining a certain peace, maybe tonight, if you are already aware of these things, if somehow you are already, because you are already here in the process of learning things, if you are aware of what these things that are really causing you anxieties right now, surrender it to the divine and to your spirit guides. Don't worry. You know already what to do. you know already what to do. So, well, part of it is surrendering and accepting what needs to be changed. Well, that's it for tonight, Capricorn. I hope this has been fulfilling for you and it has given you whatever question it might have. I hope it has answered whatever questions you might have at this time. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until that moment, may God continue to bless your ways.